Hello, happy Thursday, welcome back. I hope that you're able to join me either live or on the replay. Either way, go ahead and drop down below that you're watching. Tell me hi. Let me know where you're watching from. I always love to know where you guys are watching from, but I love to know who's watching too. So let me know you're here. Like I said, replay or live. Go ahead and let me know down below. So today what we're going to do is I have on just some really simple everyday makeup already. So let me tell you what I have on right now. And then I'm going to actually kind of take it from a day look. So this very simple, you can tell it's like a little oily right now too. So I need to kind of correct that a little bit. And I'm going to show you how I'd take it from a very simple everyday look to something a little bit more dramatic. So maybe you get home from working all day and you kind of want to, you're going to go out for dinner or something. So you're wanting something a little bit more dramatic. That's what we're going to do today. So we're going to go from super simple to something just a little bit more glam. So it's not going to be difficult and it's not going to be long, so stick with me. And like I said, as you hop on, tell me hi. Okay, so today, all I have on my face right now is I have on foundation primer. Let me see if I can pull them all out. I can show them to you. Okay, so I have foundation primer on. Love foundation primer, always the first step. I used my CC cream in light to medium all over my face. Then I used a powder. I used the Silky Setting Powder in light to medium ivory. On my cheeks, I used a little bit of the bronzer, which is still not available right now, but if you want the bronzer, comment down below bronzer. I will add you to my list. I have a list of all my people that want to know when the bronzer comes back. So if you want to be added to that list, you can just comment down below and say bronzer, and I'll message you when they become available. But anyway, I have a little bit of that, a little bit of highlighter. I put the highlighter on my eyes too, so that's my eyeshadow. And then for my, let's see, do I have anything else on? My mascara is Lash Fanorama. And then my eyebrows, I just have on the brunette brow liner and the brunette, actually the clear eyebrow gel. So that's all I have on right now. So let's go ahead and take this and kind of make it a little bit more glam. So the first thing I'm going to start with is we're going to start with a little bit of powder. And I want to make everything, so first I want to take a little bit, okay, I opened it up. You can see here, learn from this too. Learn from me. You can see how messy this is, right? There's so much powder in here. So this is because I just traveled yesterday and I forgot to latch it. So if you didn't know this, on the inside of these powders, do you see those little plastic parts? You can actually click those and they opens and closes. Okay, hang on. I just don't want to make it poof really bad. Okay, there we go. So now it's open again. I'm going to close it back up, but you just kind of twist it a little bit and it's going to lock it so that no more powder is going to come out while if it's like in your makeup bag or anything, it's going to prevent it from coming out. That's awesome. I love that. I just forgot to turn it so it was open, so I've got lots of powder out. But if you do that regularly, you're not going to have such a mess every time you open your powder, which we love. Anyway, I'm going to take my Cosmetic Sponge and I'm just going to pick up a little bit of this powder. Another thing you could use here would be the beauty blotters. I actually thought I had some. I used to use them, like in the summertime I use them a lot. My skin is dry, but it can get oily, especially if it's warm outside or anything, my skin does get a little bit more oily. So I love the beauty. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna say the name of them wrong. I think they're called beauty blotters, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'll look it up and I'll comment it down below and I'll add it to the list of things that I talked about today. But anyway, I love those. Those are amazing. Just because they do take the oil away without putting any more product on your face. But this is going to just add another layer of coverage. So can you see the difference though between this cheek and that cheek? Like huge difference. It just mattifies everything. So, and as you guys hop on here, I see some of you are hopping on. Tell me hi. It popped up and told me I have a slow connection. So let me know, somebody who is watching, let me know if you can see and hear me okay. Hopefully you can. All right, so just adding a little bit more powder, kind of just all over. And these again are the Cosmetic Sponges. I think they're like $2. I don't use them super often. I really only ever use them if I'm kind of trying to like mattify and add a little bit of product, but make very, very specific places. Okay. So again, if you don't want to add any makeup though, the beauty blotters are amazing for that. Okay, so one coat of that kind of all over, and you can tell it made a big difference. It just mattified everything for me. So that's going to be my first step. If you're not oily and you don't have any oil on your face, you don't have to do that. And like I said, my skin is typically more dry, but sometimes it gets a little oily throughout the day. So the reason is, well, one of the reasons is I didn't use any finishing spray either this morning, and I should have. So I did my makeup all like earlier this morning, and if I use the makeup finishing spray, my skin looks so much better throughout the day. So that is like hairspray for your face. It makes a huge, huge difference. Highly recommend. All right, next, we're going to add a little bit of blush. So I have a little bit of bronzer on already. If you felt like you wanted to add a little bit more bronzer right now, you could totally add a little bit more bronzer to your skin. I'm not going to. I feel like my skin, with the light to medium CC cream, I feel like that's already going to kind of like give my skin a little bit of a bronzed look. So adding that bronzer, I think it's pretty good right now. It still looks bronzed. So I'm going to just add a little bit of blush. Sorry, I keep moving my bags around. All right, so the blush I'm going to use, oh, hang on, let me see. All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna use Rogue Rose blush. I'll show it to you. I'm gonna pull it out of its container. It's really pretty. I like that it's kind of more, it's like a traditional true pink. I like the way that it shimmers, but it's not too shimmery. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this on the meat of my brush, so the middle of the brush. I'm going to put that right on my cheekbone. Just get a little bit of blush on there. And we're going to blend it out in a second, so it's okay if it's a little bit dark to begin with. That is a-okay. So I'm just going to put that right on my cheekbone. And I didn't have any blush on earlier either. I just went for bronzer and highlighter today. It was just very simple makeup look. And so this blush is going to kind of pull everything together. I'm going to blend it out with the all over powder brush. And same thing on this side. I'm going to add just a little bit more. I love these blushes too. They're so pretty, and I like that they're in these little tins that you can put in the containers. And I don't know if you knew this, but Mary Kay has actually had these magnetic tins for so long. I think I read the other day it was like 30 years these have been available as these little tiny tins. They've obviously changed a lot over time, and they look better now than they did before. I saw the cutest little palette that was from 30 years ago, years and years ago, and it was so cute. It was like a little plastic palette, and it had the little eyeshadows in it. Adorable. So I know it's super trendy right now. Lots of even new companies are coming out and having these little tins, and I love that Mary Kay has had those for so long because it makes buying makeup so much better. You don't spend money on products that you're not actually going to use, and you don't have to spend products on the colors that you don't want. I love that they're customizable. So if you've never tried the eyeshadows and blushes, try the palettes out. This is maybe you haven't seen these either, but this is the size of the Perfect palette. So I like that it also has a mirror on the top. The little Petite palette is so tiny and cute. This combination I did demo on here, so if you haven't seen this was the Lucky Lady combination. So pretty, but the palette itself is called the Petite palette. And then we have the really big one, which is the Pro palette, which has powder all over it right now, but it's the Pro palette, and this one is stocked full of all of your colors. So anyway, there's 3 different sizes. I love that they're customizable though. It makes it so much easier. Okay, next, let's go ahead. I'm gonna do, let's see, what eyeshadow brushes did I bring over here today? I think truly the biggest tips I can give you when you're taking a makeup look from a very simple daytime look to more of a glam look or a night look, it's your eyes and your lips. Those are the 2 things. The blush helps too. I think the blush is a big part of it as well. But the eyes and the lips, that's what you want to focus on. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's see though. I don't know if I brought a blending brush out here today. I just got back home actually We were gone all yesterday and all night. So anyway, I just got back home. So I don't know if I pulled out all the brushes. So we might be using just 2 brushes, and that's totally okay too. Yep. Okay, so I've got the all over eyeshadow brush and the crease brush. I love the eye blending brush just because it's the easiest way to blend out your eyeshadow. But let's see how these are going to work. So what I would do is I want to add a little bit of color, a little bit of a darker color to the outside of my eye. And then I'm going to kind of just, kind of redo my eyeshadow a little bit. So right now, again, all I have on is just the highlighter, which is this one right here. So that's it, just all over. I'm going to take something very forgiving, very shimmery. Shimmers are always so forgiving too, if you didn't know that. I think I'm going to go with, let's go with Sweet Plum. I love Sweet Plum. It's so pretty. It's this one right here. So it's that kind of purple, a little bit of a shimmer color to it. I don't think I can see your comments either. So comment down below if you're on live, and I will comment back to you once I get done tonight. But it keeps telling me I have a little bit of a slow connection. So I think it's not showing me any of my comments because I can see some of you guys are on here. I can't see my comments. So drop them down below though, and I will see them as soon as I get done. Make sure you enter to win too. So each comment gets you an entry into my weekly giveaway. And then if you share this video and you let me know you shared this video, so drop down below, say I shared or say shared, you will actually double your entries into my weekly giveaway. So make sure you do that. And if you haven't already, like this Facebook page, so the Maddie Wade's Beauty page, make sure you like and follow this page. So many people tune in and you guys are watching. I think you just get notifications for it, but you're not liking and following. So make sure you do so you get all the notifications for it. All right, so I added that little bit of Sweet Plum out there. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my all over eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to kind of go right above where I just add that Sweet Plum just to kind of buff it out. Make sure we don't have that harsh line. See how much better that looks than that harsh line over there? So the same thing, I'm just going to kind of buff this out. Just make sure there's no harsh line. There's no product on this brush either. It is just kind of blending. All right, next what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit of this Moonstone, which is that kind of creamy white color. I'm going to put a little bit in the inner corner. See how much brighter that makes it too? It makes a huge difference when you add that little bit of brightness rather than not having anything at all. So we'll do the same thing, add that little bit of brightness. Okay, and now I'm going to take Rose Gold. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow colors ever, the Rose Gold. It's beautiful. It matches almost everything. It's gorgeous. I'm going to put it right in the center of my lid. So again, this isn't anything crazy. My eyeshadow is not anything crazy right now. We didn't do anything too dark. We did 3 steps. It's quick. Obviously, I'm talking through it, so it takes me a little bit longer. This is a quick, just kind of glam look that you can do if you are looking to just kind of elevate your makeup a little bit. So again, taking that daytime look to a little bit more of that elevated or a little bit more of that glam look. All right, eyes. Next, I would curl my lashes. So I brought my lash curler. And this, I always recommend, you can get these from Amazon or at the store. But I always say make sure you just get one that has a nice thick, whatever that piece is that's like that cushion there. You want that to be nice and thick. I don't like the ones that have that thin cushion as much. I don't think it's as forgiving. Okay. Curl them. You can add a little bit more mascara if you want to. Before you add mascara, this is where I would recommend spraying your face with finishing spray. Again, the makeup finishing spray is amazing. And it just is going to make everything stay so much better. It is truly like the hairspray for your face. Like that's the best way I can describe it because it really does. It makes everything stay on so much better. Next, I'm just going to add one more coat of mascara just to kind of freshen them up. It makes a big difference when you just kind of add that little extra coat and just kind of freshen them. It doesn't take much, doesn't take long, just a little bit. Next, we'll do my lips, and then that will be it. So just a quick kind of transitional makeup look today. And if you have not already gone over to subscribe to my YouTube channel, make sure you do. I posted about it on here a couple days, but I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers, so make sure you go hit the subscribe button. Help me get there. I'm going to be doing a giveaway once I do. You'll have to enter through YouTube, so I'll have a Google form that I'm going to be posting on there, and anyway, I'm going to be doing a giveaway once we hit 2,000, so make sure you do head over there too and subscribe. All right, next, lips. Last thing today. All right, so for my lips, what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to add a little bit more of the clear eyebrow gel to my eyebrows too. So this is the clear eyebrow gel, and I'm just going to kind of pull my eyebrows up. I think sometimes, you know, gravity throughout the day pulls your eyebrows back down, so just adding a little bit more, just kind of like fluffing them up a little bit makes a little bit of a difference. Okay, so next I am going to take, okay, here's our lips. I'm going to use Pink Nude lip liner. I love the nudes. I love the nude lip liners. The pink nude, the mauve nude, the beige nude, those three I use all the time. I also really like the auburn nude for that kind of more ombre, the darker on the outside, lighter on the inside. All right. All right. Here we go, pink nude. So again, it's so close to my natural lip color, which I love because that makes it really, really interesting to, easy to match, because then you're not worried about, you know, the color of your lips, the lip liner being too dark, and then as you kind of are eating and drinking, some of it's starting to come off. If you can find one that's close to your lip color, it's amazing. So I love this pink nude lip liner. I just think it's so close to a very natural lip color. But I'm going to use with it Mauve Moment lipstick. This is a semi-matte lipstick. Okay, Mauve Moment. And last but not least, let's add just a little bit of lip gloss. So lip gloss I'm going to add is Fancy Nancy. It matches so well. All right, I will list in the comments down below after I get off here all of the products that I used today. So thank you so much for tuning in with me. I hope this was helpful. Again, we took that very everyday, very basic, simple, super simple makeup look to a little bit more of a glam look for maybe, like I said, a night out. Maybe you just want to refresh your makeup. But I hope these tips were helpful. You can do it so quickly too. So 5 to 10 minutes, you can change your makeup look throughout the day. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. And like I said, I'll drop all of the things down in the comments. But if you want to shop my website, it is linked and you can shop right on my website. Also this month, if you do sign up to be on my Mary Kay team, you can get a great discount on your products, and it is only $20 this month. So in the month of March, it is only $20 to sign up. If you want more information on that, there is a link that is also in the description, or shoot me a message. I am happy to answer any of your questions. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and I will see you back here next week. Bye.